Hey everyone, welcome to the Nerdivorecast where we consume all things nerd. Today is March 25th and it is 7 o'clock at night. My name is David and I'm joined by Boboy, Anthony, and also a guy named Norman.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
And we've had a somewhat slow week for news, but we have a lot for some reason later. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. But as we start off each podcast, how have you guys been? And what have you guys been doing this week?
Me
Norman?
first. Okay. Dude, so I went to the Wild Animal Park again. We're first weekend red tier over here in
WAP.
California. We went to the WAP, the Wild Animal Park. Dude, tell me why. One, it was crowded AF. And then two, we went to our WAP has like this kangaroo chilling zone. It's like the safari zone. You walk in, there's a trail. It's kangaroos, wallabies, seagulls, a duck, a side duck, just chilling. These kangaroos were getting it on, dude. And half the parents were like, don't look, red rocket. And then half the parents were like taking pictures the whole time. They were like, boom, boom. Even my wife was like, oh, yeah, let me see that red rocket.
Gotta get that selfie.
Dude, the chick kangaroo wallaby, she was not having it. And this dude was trying to get it in, dude. Probably we were there for 25 minutes and they were doing it before me. So they were probably going at it for an hour, dude. And my kid was there. She's 5, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, they're hugging, totally hugging. That's cool." And then she was like, "No, that's a piggyback ride." And I was like, "You're right. That's a piggyback ride." And then some rando kid was like, "No, they're battling. That's like a Pokemon battle." And I was like, "I don't know, dude."
That's what they
And
do.
his mom was filming it. The kid's dad was trying to shield the baby from seeing the red rocket. It was a whole situation. But that was the kickoff to my weekend. And then also I saw Double D in the wild. I saw him out in the wild just chilling. That was cool. And then the don't make that face. I saw
What were you
you
doing?
in the
What were
wild.
you doing in the
we
wild?
we did meet up at my family's place.
Yeah, so his family's actually my kid's babysitter, and my kid doesn't go to the babysitter right now, but she just had her school photos come in, so we went to go drop off school photos, and Double D was there. And then the rest of the time, my wife's back in the gym. I started working out a little bit back here, and then a lot of media consumption. Me and Boboy were talking about it earlier. Saw on Netflix The Lost Pirate Kingdom, Murder Among Mormons, finished up Age of Samurai. For some reason, watching Enola Holmes finally.
Dude, Japanese people are crazy, right? Age of Samurai?
Dude, cray.
There. David, have you seen that yet?
No. It's on Netflix?
Damn. Yes.
Yeah, you got to be like, I'm a documentary buff, dude, so I love documentaries. But the pirate one was cool. The samurai one was cool. The Murder Among Mormons, if you like murder things, I've seen like every murder thing on Netflix, but also finally watching Nola Holmes. I liked it, but I also watched Sherlock 1 and 2 with Iron Man. Yeah, with Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
Dude, is anyone else bad at naming actors? Because I'm like the worst. Like, remember when we used to watch Westworld? The guy from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
even
give
know.
everyone code names, that's why.
He
And then
gets a
we
code
don't know
name.
their real name anymore.
Like the guy from Sonic the Hedgehog in Westworld, his code name was Teddy Blue Eyes. I don't know his name. He's Teddy Blue Eyes. Enola Holmes, they've got Superman in it, so his name's Superman. I think he's actually Sherlock Holmes. But dude, number 1 for like 2 days on Netflix was this movie called Deadly
Cyclops?
Illusions. No, Deadly Illusions. Wait, was he Cyclops too?
No,
I don't
that
know.
was
No.
Teddy Blue Eyes was Cyclops.
Yeah, don't be messing me up. Teddy Blue Eyes was Cyclops, but that's Teddy Blue Eyes, dude, because he was in Westworld, which is good. But Deadly Illusions, dude, it was number 1 on Netflix top 10 US today because I live in NA. But dude, that movie was like, remember that Keanu Reeves movie where like the girls are in the rain and it's got like Knives Out girl, the new Bond girl, Anna de Armas. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Have you seen that movie where they're in the raining and they go to his house and
Someone told me about it. I was like, I think I'm good.
Dude, Deadly Illusions is basically the same thing. Like, number one, I don't know why. I don't know why. And then let me see here. Oh, and my kid, dude. Sorry, this is not about me. It's about my kid. My kid's in kindergarten and she's doing math. Why is this math thing like, hey, yo, 5-year-old, what's 72 plus 14? What the heck, dude? So I had to deal with this crisis. She's like crying every day. She's like, I don't know math. I thought I knew how to count. I don't know what 74 plus 12 is or whatever. Oh my gosh. So
What is this,
This is-
kindergarten? Already doing
yeah, kindergarten.
double digit
dude.
math
I don't know, dude. Wait till she
in Spanish?
carry the one. Oh my
Wait, do you
gosh.
guys does she have to do it in Spanish? Like
No, the math is in English. So
siente dos.
in math, I think they're learning how to count past 10, but in her math program, she has to do it independent. It's like 72 plus 14. Like, oh my gosh. So she's been crying for a few days on that. But other than
Fun.
that, I'm chilling. I think that's it for me.
I put you on a show.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
called Gangs of London. We'll play the
Also,
trailer
that-
here.
I don't know. That was most of my media consumption actually was this. So first season, what is it, 9 episodes?
Yeah, it was 9 episodes. This is a show that came out in the UK on Sky, which I think is like their HBO.
It's like their big network.
Yeah, like it's either their pay for network because like they also do UFC on Sky, I think,
Yeah.
and all the wrestling stuff. So it's almost their pay per view HBO kind of thing. But this show hasn't come out in America yet. It's supposed to come to AMC, I think, in April. I think you
jeez.
can stream it on Amazon through an AMC subscription. But I told Norman about it when we met up. I was like, hey, you need to go check out this show I put on the server. And then the next day, I think like Monday, right?
Not 2 days later, I finished the whole season, dude.
You finished the whole season. I was like, oh, I got to catch up now. So I was like trying to finish it as well.
You can't
And
tell
yeah,
Norman to
that's-
watch it. He does it all.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's got what's his name? J. Cole?
J.
or
Cole? Which
Cole
one is that?
J? The main, the ginger,
guy?
the ginger young.
Mhm.
That guy.
Yeah.
the ginger young. It's got
Like,
him.
The only people I know from this show is the mother
Oh,
from Game of
Mother
Thrones.
Stark. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And then the chief from Star Trek,
from Star Trek.
the dad,
Oh yeah.
Senor Wallace.
I-
He's from Star Trek.
For some reason, I remember him from Con Air. But
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what else I saw? Just small tangent. Winter Captain Falcon Soldier. It's got GSP.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
GSP's in that first
Spoiler alert.
episode.
Yeah. But yeah, so this movie was good, and it's like, what's the premise? I would say like
Sure.
Cockney gangsters, but like more posh.
Cockney?
And then Cockney, is that how you say it?
I think
Oh,
so.
I'm not from that part of the world, dude.
From what I've like read about this show, like because like season 2 is gonna come next year, but I've seen it like compared to like Game of Thrones in the modern era,
Oh,
because like
so
there's a
good,
bunch
though.
of families, and then they're all like vying for the top and trying to fill in that void where the leader died. So it was a pretty good show. Something highly recommended. But that's it for you, Norman. That's all you watched and did.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I'll probably blurt in something like that later. But yeah, I don't think so.
So yeah, I also caught up on Gangs of London. It was a really good show. I forget how I came across it. I think it was just like another article I read on online about like streaming shows, and I was like, the guy that made this series also made the Raid movies, which are some of my favorite movies. So it's really action packed and everything. And then I also played a bunch of games this week trying to keep up with my streaming. On Monday, I just played another draft. Did really well in Magic. Tuesday, I tried out Apex Legends, and
How'd
it
you
took
like
me
it?
a while, and then I finally won a game, and I decided to
killing it.
uninstall after that and then retire on top. But that game, I can't play multiplayer games on console anymore. It's like too difficult.
Oh, you played it on console?
Yeah, like
Ooh.
I just like to click into the right thumbstick too hard. So like it
Yeah.
just throws everything off while I'm like aiming and shooting. And then I also played Exapunks on Wednesday, and I called it "What the fuck" because it's like the most boring ass stream ever, probably. But it was something I like to do in my free time. Back when I was in high school, like coding, because I took a computer science class, and I kind of talk about it during the stream, where like it's helped me kind of like structure things to thinking and coding, like if then else. Like if I don't have money, I can't do this. I mean, it's like super basic, but then just breaking down life like that makes it easier for me, I guess. And today I played Star Tropics. It was like the most annoying game from my childhood, and reliving it today was pretty. I wanted to freaking throw the controller at certain points, but
Ugh.
I'm trying my best not to do that anymore.
Dude, remember that game you made me watch you play, dude, where all you're doing is checking visas at the border?
Oh my gosh.
I was about to
Papers,
play that for
please.
next week.
Okay. No spoilers, no spoilers here.
But yeah, Papers, Please. That's a pretty
Oh
what the
my
fuck
gosh.
game. But yeah, just watched Gangs of London and played a bunch of games. That's what I did this week. How about you, Anthony?
I streamed this week too. Game that I've been waiting for ever since I heard about it. But I guess also you always think about this too. Like, what if they did this and it was a Magic Legends? You always wonder like, what would it be like if they made an MMORPG about the Magic realm? And so they finally did, and it's pretty good actually. I'm only like level 5 or 6 or whatever. I don't have that much time playing, but it's actually like Diablo. So if you can manage Diablo, and they have a really cool mechanic where your deck will like kind of like in like Magic, right? You have to draw cards and you get spells that would help you out in the situation that you're in, or you're trying to draw cards into helping you, get you out of a situation or dominate the game. So same thing here. Your spells are your deck, and you can customize that later on in the game. And I think I'm gonna really enjoy it, but I just didn't have a lot of time to play it this week because it's got a lot of shit going on. But I do recommend it. I do want to see the end. That character right there is their blue character. You usually play blue control, blue white. So I think I'm gonna make a white planeswalker next because it's a healer. I played some matchmaking stuff too. So it's in beta. Everything's not really too polished yet. But so far it's cool. The thing I wish they had was more interaction on the map. Like maybe like Diablo, right? How you smash things open and you could potentially get armor. I wish there was more armor drops too, but I think they added that on after the game was majority developed. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how they can kind of do that little thing. That's how Blizzard is so good. Like they just know how to, even in between the things that you're doing, you're still doing something which is kind of engaging you. So I think that's kind of what it's kind of lacking right now, in my opinion. But I'm not a pro game reviewer, but that's what I wish it was on. Yeah. So anyways, go play it. It's good. It's free. And if you love Magic, you'll like the game. There's all these characters and planeswalkers you'll probably recognize if you're familiar with the game.
That looks
And
clean.
yeah, it looks pretty good though. Gameplay wise, it's pretty cool. Obviously that's a control color. So the way I was playing it was kind of like you want to hinder your creature's movement, I guess, and then do a bunch of AoE attacks on them. So it has a bunch of cone attacks and some line attacks that go straight through. So you kind of, well, I thought you do is you just line everybody up, slow them, daze them, and then hit them with all your AoE spells.
So I watched your stream and looked like there was like a bunch of slowdown. I mean, yeah, it is beta. And I mean, how did it feel? Like I know you were having trouble in the beginning, but
Oh,
you had to lower it down.
No, I fucked
settings.
up. I fucked up. So I did a noob mistake. Frame rates in a match, and so when it was capturing the screen because for some reason it wasn't capturing the actual game. And then in OBS I was running 60 frames, but in the game I was running 30. So that's why it was all jacked up. I literally like fired up the game or installed the game, turned it on, turned on OBS, and then just hit fucking live. Without it,
Yeah, I felt bad because I was like, oh, I'm not there to like maybe help him out.
it's all good.
I
I
mean, you
figured it
eventually
out.
figured it out, yeah.
Yeah.
There are certain points where it looks like when you got to like the multiplayer portion where like there were other people, like those were other people, right?
Yeah. No, that
And
is the NPC. That person.
those were NPCs,
Yeah. You see that there's like a little thing coming out of there.
like over here.
So those
like,
are other people. Yeah.
those are other people. Okay, so
Yeah.
like
With names over them.
it looked like there's a lot on the screen when like you guys are all summoning something and
Yeah. In my stream, I say if it's like anything like Path of Exile, where they can't just like it just bogs down all your resources because it's just not optimized as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's definitely probably what was going on too. I dropped it down to medium settings while I was streaming. Actually, I had it on. It came in as high, but I dropped it all down.
Dude, I always play on medium or low, dude. Like by default.
I think that's like one of the complaints with this game so far that I've read. Like, even with like you have a 2070, right? And then you
Yeah,
had to drop it down to medium to make it like playable.
while streaming. Yeah, I was playing offline and it runs okay on high, but if it's like a Path of Exile, like I said, even to this day, Path of Exile is not optimized. So that's the number one complaint about that game too. So once you have all these screen effects going on, it will fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
More pylons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how Blizzard does it because I don't remember that being a factor in Diablo 3. So maybe they didn't have a lot of things going on screen at the same time.
I feel like their problems are usually server capacity.
Yeah, not a
Like
bad problem to
they
have.
usually optimize like their games to go all out.
Yeah.
At one point I saw a store. Um
Oh.
like did you buy anything?
I
Knowing you.
yes I did. I had to. I opened some packs. So what you get in the packs, I didn't want to buy stuff on the stream. So
Yeah.
next time I stream, I have some packs I'm gonna open on the stream. But essentially, you get so the way that you build your deck is like any of those games, those card games, right? So if you get multiple, you get these card fragments, I would say, or card shards or something like that, and they're either a specific color, or you get like a pack that will have randomly like what you need. And so if you pause it right there or go back to the deck thing, you're gonna see right here. Yeah, you're gonna see on the screen like there's numbers in the right corners of the cards, and you can level up the cards so they become more powerful. So in those packs, you get these like, I guess in Hearthstone, you know how if you have doubles of cards, you get shards.
Yeah.
But you can't power up anything. Just imagine if you can use those to power up your cards to make them stronger. So then in turn, your character gets stronger and you also gain levels too. So They do have armor in the game that do have kind of status buffs, but it's going to be probably pretty elementary school for a while. So I'm assuming right now all the diehard Magic players are playing this.
Quick question. So when you do missions, what do you get out of it? Can you get packs out of it?
So there's a season type thing. You know how like Call of Duty, when you gain levels, you get boxes and stuff and loot.
Battle pass.
Battle pass, yeah. So there's a battle pass. You get stuff through there. See, he can get like armor right there and stuff like that. You can unlock that stuff too as you progress in the levels.
Is this really armor or is this just cosmetics? Like
These are cosmetics, but you can get armor that will change your cosmetics. So like right now, these are just cosmetic versions, but you have a equip thing.
Like,
but
there's stuff to like boost your spells and stuff.
yeah, so the set that I'm wearing right now does give me some attributes, but since I was kind of barely like, that was my first time playing it and streaming at the same time, I didn't cover all that. So the next stream when I come back from where I'm going this weekend, I'll show all that because I just had to spend some time offline to really get to know the game. But after the missions, you get XP, you get like cards where you can boost up your current deck. You get something called Aether, I believe, that you can spend on upgrading stuff, and you can only get like 50k per day. I think that increases as you gain levels. And then you get gold, which you can use to buy stuff. I don't know what you can buy yet, but there's probably cosmetic stuff. So I think they've got some foundational stuff that they have that really is probably going to work, and then hopefully the community is speaking up, because the community actually told them to add armor, because I guess there was an armor before, and they added armor to the game. I didn't see why too, because like imagine just all you're doing is walking around this world, and this is just one of the first zones, and there's just nothing else but killing monsters. Like there's no chest, you know what I mean? Like that little tiny detail in between killing stuff. That chance that you might get something rare in those boxes, you know?
Yeah.
You hit enough barrels, you get a rare drop.
Your people designing loot runs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like burn these bushes. Warp over here.
But I'm sure they'll add something like that sooner or later, or not. I don't know. We'll see. But
this is beta right now?
Yeah, it's open beta. They just did open beta, so it can only get better from there. If and they're backed by Magic, so I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But so far, it's okay. I played the green character too, basically like Garuk. So I think David would probably like that class. It's fucking crazy, and especially if you buy like the intro pack thing, it comes with this giant creature.
That's the $20 question, dude. You like
here we go.
MMOs and
Look
Magic.
at this. Look at all this business going on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try this, Norman? Because like I know you liked Diablo. Have you given it a try yet?
Yeah, I'll probably try it. That's what I was gonna ask you, dude. So you hate MMORPGs.
I do.
But you like Magic.
I do like Magic, and like
is this
I was
like,
watching your stream, there's some flavor. I mean,
is this
you
the
see
gateway
Ral's
game
Zarek in the
right here?
beginning, so like I mean, you're not playing as the already named planeswalkers, you're creating your own, so like
So
I don't know how much
Idris
this would
Elba?
fit into the lore, but I mean, I think you were talking about it during your stream, like how many Easter eggs would be in here, and like what cards would be like brought to life in this game. So I think I would try it out just to give it
Play
a go.
every now and then.
We've got party. Let's go. Where do I download
we could
it?
play multiplayer.
Yeah,
Put me in, coach.
Look, there's that guy right there, Garuk, I think, swinging away. You could, and that's his pet, that gigantic thing. That's not one of the monsters. That's your pet.
The only thing for me is I don't know about betas, dude. It's cool to play and know what you're doing when the game comes out, but then you lose all that time.
Oh, this one is all of your progress stays with you once the game goes live.
Oh,
They're never gonna reset.
They're not gonna reset.
Going off.
Yeah, because like I know when Arena was in open beta, like it had a store and everything, and then Well, I
Oh
think I
yeah,
was in the
reset like
closed
once or
beta,
twice.
and then it reset on me, and I was like, I made this really sick deck, and I don't want to. I don't have the cards for it anymore, so
No.
that like kind of like made me not want to play Arena. But
Me too, actually. Yeah, I had all this
bored.
gold sitting in there
Yeah,
for a long time.
but I mean, this game looks cool.
What I'm looking forward to are like maybe some type of dungeon system. Maybe if I don't know if that is possible because I'm trying to think of Diablo, and you just basically go to a certain floor or room, and the boss is there. So maybe they're gonna have something like Nicobolus comes out and he spawns his fucking who would it be, Karn or something like that? Just comes and tries to wreck shit.
Wait, is that Dragon Guy? Is that who you guys are talking
Dragon.
about? Dragon Guy? You know I'm not a big Magic guy.
Oh
but
yeah,
Wait.
the dragon looking guy. Yeah, that's Nicobolus.
Um, do you know if there's PvP? Have they
I
talked about any of that yet?
they have not talked about that yet.
I imagine eventually
I don't think so. I
want.
don't know.
You don't think
I
so?
would.
Because Magic is
Magic
basically
is 1v1,
players.
yeah.
Yeah, so I would assume there would be PvP like
At
down the
some
road.
point, probably, yeah.
Maybe like a mini game PvP with summons. That'd be weird. Like a
Yeah, they're just. I mean,
I
Diablo.
don't know if
right?
it's really balanced. Everyone feels so powerful, man. When I was playing green, I was like, damn, dude, this feels like crazy. I want to play black next. That one's basically Witch Doctor, or
Ooh, I feel like I would want to play black.
yeah, you summon all these. The blue class too summons creatures. So every class has like,
Yeah.
see all
Or
those
maybe
little.
red. Maybe I'd like to play red. Something super
Red threw
fast.
me off a little bit. It was more geared around Earth, like, and versus fire for some. I don't know,
Oh, that is
but
weird.
yeah. So I mean, I know that some red stuff is like Earth based, but
Yeah,
I was
mountains, yeah.
expecting like fucking mountains. Yeah, so I was expecting like fireballs and stuff. But there is that. But I'm gonna probably try red too. I'm gonna probably try all of them and see because I think you can have multicolored decks at some point because in your loadout screen you can unlock all the colors somehow.
Mhm.
So maybe you'll be able to change between each class.
Yeah, did you get to that point where like you could add another color to your deck?
Not yet. I'm only level. I had to actually restart because I fucked up the xBOBOYx. If you look, oh, you can't see my name, but it's the Y was lowercase.
You're like new name.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Fuck, I gotta restart this." So I had to actually restart my character and then get it to the point where it was at
Oh,
now.
why does it say boy bow? Did you mess up again? Just kidding.
I was
Boy
like, "What?"
bow. Ex boy bow. X.
Boy,
xBOBO. Yes, exactly. It looked like that. It looked like xBOBO instead of Boboy because of the lowercase y. So yeah, dude, check it out. It's really cool. I'm gonna be playing that plus Outriders when it comes out. I think those are the two games I'm trying to dedicate. And now, on tomorrow, actually going to be going up on a trip to the Zion National Park.
That place is
And
cool.
yeah, so I'm really excited. We're gonna one of the trails we're going to check out. It's called the Narrows. You get to walk through the Virginia River, like as it flows and streams through the park.
It's gonna
But
be cold, sir.
it
It's
is
gonna be
snowing up
cold.
there. Like it has been snowing for like a couple days, and the snow ends when we get there.
All right.
So I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if the river's gonna be too high because you're not supposed to be hiking through it when flash floods. You can drown to death.
Yeah, dude. You can get swept away through the meadows, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
so we live not near cold. Are you guys equipped? Like, I find like a lot of my friends and coworkers, they don't have like long johns or like a down jacket. You know what I mean? Are you ready for the cold?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just gonna have a long sleeve with a windbreaker on. I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna be going with it's my mom's birthday, so they want to go hiking. I don't know how far we're going into this thing, and with the warnings, they probably will just want to go up to it, take pictures, and then. But I think me and my brothers will probably go walk through a little bit of it. But look at these people, dude. I know this is probably summer, maybe, but it can't look that. Can't be that bad. When we go out, it's like 40 degrees when we go mountain biking.
Mm.
That shit's cold though.
Yeah, it's cold. It's
But
a different level of cold, man.
once you get moving though, it'll be okay. Plus, you can rent gear. So what I'm planning on doing when we get there, so I don't have to buy all this neoprene. I think that's what the material's called.
Some stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you can just rent stuff at the bottom or right before you walk in there. And so I'm probably just going to do that if it's going to be like me and some other people, you know.
Brr. I've got trekking poles somewhere. I don't know where they are. So sorry, sir.
I want to scope it out for, you know, that's the trip too for mountain biking. I think it's Moab, right?
Moab, yeah. I'd like to go to Moab.
So I'll check that out. There's mountain biking on the at the mountain. I already looked. So
We gotta get Double D and coming in hot, dude.
Yep.
Never again. Well, maybe someday, but
So I'll be here over the
too soon.
weekend, hanging out with my family. We're also going to check out some other places. But yeah, this looks exciting. This is the only reason why I'm going. I want to walk through this, but not if it's flooding and.
So
you
who
know.
picked it? Your mom? It's her birthday. Or
Well, you know how? So you probably saw on their social media that they've been doing a lot of hiking, like Auntie Marcel and.
dude, I am not anyone's friend. No way.
Oh
I'm
shit!
not.
Okay. All right. So,
Wait,
anyways,
are they
they're
your
all
friends? I'll go find them. I'll go find
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. They're all. I thought you were, but they're all. Maybe that's Patty. They're all
Maybe, but I
into
doubt it.
hiking. So we were talking about this because my other aunt went, and this would be the ultimate trip for hiking. So one day they just decided to go, and then I was at Jordan's 30th birthday last weekend, and they're like, "Hey, are you gonna come with us?" I'm like, "Oh shit," you know. So yeah, so we're going up tomorrow. We're just doing a weekend, but they're gonna do the whole week there.
Dang.
They're going
How long's the
kayaking and
drive
stuff.
from here?
7 hours. 7 hours of pure fun.
Don't be like that guy, dude. We have a friend. I don't think he's watching right now. But we got a friend that lost his keys at a national park in the snow, drove home, and had to drive back with
I
his
don't
spare
think it's
keys.
gonna be snow and soup like like it does in Big Bear.
No, I'm just saying, don't lose your keys in a river, you know?
Yes, we're listening to Ready Player 2, the sequel to Ready Player 1, like the book, not the movie. It is pretty good so far, so I'm really excited to finish that on the road trip.
Dude, you
So
guys be
that's
listening to some fun books, dude. I'm listening to Jordan Peterson right now.
yeah, dude, you got to listen to if you listen to Ready Player 1, it's really good. Like it's really good.
You know
I
what? I
know.
haven't seen, so maybe I will.
Yeah, listen to it first and watch the movie. And then you're gonna know why I wanted to walk out of the fucking movie. I was like, fuck this shit.
Dang.
Because I was telling Julianne, we're in the movie theater and we're sitting there, and I'm like, I'm gonna walk out right now. This is not even close. I was
Dude,
so
what's your
mad.
opinion on that? Okay. So you're one of those people. Double D, do you read or listen to books?
No, I
All right,
mean,
how do you feel about like the Harry Potter fans up in the movies? Like, that's not how it went down in a book.
it's pretty hilarious, but like, I mean, you can't adapt anything like perfectly. I think the
Yeah.
only thing I've seen that was adapted pretty good was Sin City.
Oh, you know what else I saw that was adapted? I think pretty good. But maybe I don't know. And this was recommendation from your suggestion, not an exact suggestion. But I ended up watching Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, in Inferno, and from what I remember when I first read the books, it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
But
Yeah.
I've never read those books. But
Oh,
I mean, that first Da Vinci Code was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I was like, what? Huh? That was right up my alley, dude.
you're like Illuminati, Illuminati.
But yeah,
Dude.
I was honestly really fucking like mad. I was like, dude, I'm walking the fuck out right now. I'm gonna go get my money back. And then I sat there and thought about it, like you said, David, and I was like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna watch their adaptation of the thing and watch it like a movie, not like it was based off of a book.
Was it just
Yeah.
one point, or was it multiple times
It
that
was
added up to
like
this?
the beginning intro was like the only thing, and then after that, like all the opening ways you meet all the characters and stuff is completely different. And then some parts of the book are in there, but it's just so different because they had it adapted to the big screen. I get it, but the when you listen to the book, you can already envision, like, well, I guess I don't know. That's the way it is, right? Your imagination's way better than. So,
Yeah. Like, it can't live up to what you imagined.
mhm.
Like,
But the cool thing though is when you have that type of stuff, when they put a face to your imagination. Now I can see the characters I saw in the movie acting out what's going on in the book. So
do you remember who the boy is that played that character? Do you know his name?
no, I don't know. No, I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I have no. I just know what he kind of looks like.
Because I don't remember who the fuck played that character.
No, I don't. I
don't remember anyone in that movie except for like the bad guy.
Yeah, I don't even remember the girl now. Holy shit, I thought I did.
That's why you give them nicknames, dude. Teddy Blue
It's
Eyes.
like I don't want to
Betty
watch this
Bad
anymore.
Girl.
It's narrated by Will Wheaton, so
That's
kind of
what,
He's the nerdiest of
Juice
nerds.
yeah, he's like the perfect narrator for that book. So does a good job. Audible's legit, dude. You got to get it. Get Audible.
Get it. If you have
Hey,
Prime,
still
you
pushing
kind of-
Audible.
You kind of have Audible if you have Prime.
But you don't have credits though, do you?
No. You get Audible originals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the gateway. Man.
So yeah, that's
So-
it. That's all my shit.
That's cool.
Wow.
So we're gonna move on to news now, and we're starting off with new releases that came out this week over since the last time we did the podcast. And Anthony has talked about it already. Magic Legends, the open beta is now live. You do not need a key or anything. So you could just go to the website. I think it's playmagiclegends.com. And I think
Wait.
you need either an ARC account, like an account for their game, an Epic Games account, or a Facebook, and then you could play the game.
Yeah.
Mm.
Arc.
Is this
I had an
related-
old Arc account.
Is this related to Arena at all?
Is this related to, I mean, other than it's in the Magic world?
Yeah, other than in the Magic realm, like, can you get?
I don't
like-
think, no, there's no like tie-in or
Oh, okay.
you have this many cards in
Are
Arena.
you a planeswalker in Arena? I forget after the storyline.
I know there's a tutorial that I struggled
Yeah.
bust through for like a long time, dude.
Yeah, there's a tutorial that you pretend
You're a
you're
planeswalker in every
planeswalker.
game, I think, right? You're a
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty much a planeswalker in every game. I hope that
Just
Goblin
slinging
King's a
spells.
boss. For some reason, I just want the Goblin King to be a boss.
Granko, I think.
Yeah. +1/+1 all
And-
goblins.
In addition to Magic Legends, Magic Arena is now
Arena.
fully available on mobile. I don't know if they've expanded the Android list. Like if you had a really old ass Android phone, I think before like the S10s, you might not be able to play. But
Ooh.
it's now available on iOS, so you could play. I don't know if you could play on an iPad. I don't have one to test that out, so
I mean,
I think it might be better on an iPad.
probably.
I have
like,
an iPad.
I've-
Where is it?
I've played Arena on my phone, like just like laying in bed drafting, and I mean it's cool that you have that option, but I think it's more comfortable on a
You just-
computer.
You just got to get
Play it in
the.
VR. Would it be cool in VR?
Nah. I mean,
You
it
could pick
would,
up the
I mean,
but
card
if-
and you'd be like, ah, da.
If it was like Yu-Gi-Oh, the anime show, and then it
Oh.
just like created 3D holograms and stuff.
You're like, let me
I-
check
I
out
was-
my deck.
I was playing this on through Dex on my little touchscreen portable monitor.
Mm.
That is the way to play this game.
Ooh, like if you can sticky Velcro your phone to the back of your monitor and just use.
No, I just had it on the side. Or no, you just put your phone in your back pocket and then walk around with the tablet.
Just sticking out the wire from your,
Yeah,
your
exactly.
back pocket to your monitor. Would you Pokemon Go like that, dude?
Yeah, I would, because the touchscreen is actually pretty responsive. Like all you need is a USB-C cable.
You're like, I can't spin the Pokeball fast enough, man.
The monitor has a battery in it, so it's basically a tablet that runs your phone.
Magic Arena couldn't get into it, man. I tried hard. My
I don't
mind's
know.
not
You're
there.
like really good. Like
know, I'm drafting,
you're
I'm
in gold.
I'm profiting in
and
draft every time, dude. I'm coming up on them gems, son. But
It's like you spent no money in the game and you have like some pretty good decks, and then you're pretty good at draft. I don't know, man. You're
oh, speaking of, we're not talking about this. So, I saw an article before about Genshin Impact. Yeah,
Mhm.
they made like $1 billion in 6 months or something weird like that, dude. They really
Yeah,
managed
Armand,
to,
it's Armand plays that.
dude.
It's pretty good. It's like Zelda.
Gotcha, dude. So
I
when
can't.
that's like you pay, obviously you're paying, but what are you buying in that game? Are you buying cosmetics or actual like items
Weapons.
for
Yeah,
gameplay?
items that make you
I
better.
think it's weapons and characters.
I spent
the-
$20 in there already.
The gacha is rigged. It's Armand says, dude. So like like you guys are opposites, right? So Boboy, you will pay for in a game sometimes. Will you pay if it's cosmetic only?
Well, here's my philosophy behind it, okay? The reason why I'm paying to experience the game right up front. Like I want to just feel what the maximum potential could be like. So that's why I'll buy the intro packs or whatever, and then it just if it's not interesting, like Genshin Impact is cool, like the concept is great. I think it would have been a great game if it was like released on console or something, and it was
It
just
is.
no, I know that, but like
It's
but
okay for it.
what I'm saying though is like if it was like a Zelda release type thing, like or an you know what I mean? Because it's basically Breath of the Wild, but because you can buy weapons and stuff like that and different characters, I believe that'll help you. Because that game's also what Armand, correct me if I'm wrong. You unlock all these characters that you could swap out in your team of 3, but then you have to equip each one of them too. So every time you buy gear, you've got to buy gear. You know, you get random gear drops, and that would cover your team.
So can you get to like if you put in enough hours and the RNG was good, can you get to the same level as someone that paid their way to the top in that game? I don't know. I don't know that game.
I feel like the balance is just off. So if you did grind, you're grinding for a good
Like
amount of
let's say
time.
you put in like 10,000 hours. Can you get to the same spot? Probably, right?
I don't think so. I think maybe they have to make it like that, right? So that it's not rigged. But Armand says it's rigged.
Now,
I remember.
D,
Yeah, go ahead.
do you pay? Have you ever played a game where you're like, oh yeah, I'll buy like something. Like
I mean,
I bought boxes in
Magic.
Overwatch.
yeah, like
And
I buy packs in Magic. I mean,
Mm.
but
You need them,
that's
though.
not. Yeah, you need those to like play the game. I mean, like I'm more becoming towards playing more of limited, so it's just draft. So I don't really need to buy packs anymore, and just enjoy the game that way. But no, I haven't like played a game where I need to buy to get better
Yeah, I
or
bought.
get better stuff to keep up with the competition.
I bought
That's why
skins in
I don't.
Overwatch.
That's why I don't play those games because I will pay. So I don't play them anymore.
Get me, yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped playing them. The only game we really, like I told you, like in a couple podcasts before, is Pokemon Go. We fucking went ham on that.
Haha, it's Juju says I would pay for Pokemon Go. But yeah, I
mean-
think the only thing I ever bought was like Overwatch skins, which that's probably even worse, right? Because it doesn't even help me. There's no advantage.
It doesn't.
It's just skins.
But I mean,
If you want to look good though while killing people,
the one
it
you
is-
spent money on was the charity one, so at least you feel like you helped. What was it?
It
What
was
it for?
breast cancer. It was like
breast
a
cancer.
breast
Yeah,
cancer.
so it was
skin,
like, you were helping charity.
Look, listen.
But I mean, have you bought loot boxes?
yeah, I think I bought like I think there was a deal like 5 loot boxes for $5 one time or something like that. So I bought it. It's all cosmetic. So I was like, oh well, I paid.
If spending money on stuff like that makes you happy, just keep doing it. But if
Yeah.
you're
In
if you're jacking
moderation, in
people
moderation, in
and
moderation.
stealing your mom's credit card to do it, stop doing it.
Don't do it. That's it. Because I know a bunch of people. Like I have like other friends and coworkers that like, oh, that's a pay to win guy, and that's like that fool will never pay. He will grind it out for 10,000 hours. He will never pay $1. So
Like, did you ever spend money on Diablo 3 when the auction
mm,
house?
no, I was trying to sell things for money, and then you did, but I didn't know how to get the money out. So like I would make like $5, but then I would spend $5 because I didn't know. Could you get the money out when they
Yeah,
had?
you could withdraw it.
I didn't know how.
I
It's
never
$5.
I didn't spend money on the Diablo auction house. I think we tried to sell, but we were focused on just grinding for our own gear.
Dude, I sold like I forgot what I sold. Can you sell gold? Was it gold that I was
You could,
selling?
yeah.
I think early auction house you could sell gold and then they stopped that. So I sold a bunch of gold for like $5 and it wasn't worth it, dude. It was like hours worth of gold for $5, not worth it. And then I didn't know how to get my $5 out, so I spent $5 on I think buying gold back and I didn't make all my gold back. But no,
But
that I did not
you
put
guys
in
also
like
play
out of my
WoW,
wallet.
right? And you guys spend money on that, like auction houses on there.
No, I did not.
You can't spend money
can't,
you
yeah.
can't spend money in the game. You could now. You can buy a token, and then the token's like $20. You sell the token because the token does a variety of things. Mainly like pays for your subscription.
Mm.
So you can sell the token in the auction house. You buy this thing for like $20. You sell it in the auction house. You get like 50K gold or something like that, and then that gold you can use in the game. So technically, through that way, you can buy gold from Blizzard. But I have in the past when I was like MMO master at one point, playing like 3 counts, have bought gold so that way, so that way I can run a guild because at that time I was leading raids and we had a whole community. Back in the early days of WoW, it was just really like, yeah, I don't know, magical or something like that. I don't know what it was. We were just like once you smoke crack, you just couldn't go back.
You know what? I was in the WoW world, but not in the olden days. I was probably like the just before the hill, dude. So like Dark Knights. I forgot what before Pandas. And I get it, man, because I was in it, dude.
Yeah,
I
we
was
were all in it.
I was playing like 12, like on a winter intersession, right? For university. Like I was playing, I think like 10 to 12 hours a day, dude, through the night. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I would go to sleep for work, and Julian and Norman would be in the garage, both still playing WoW with a heater under the table, and they would both have blankets on, like separate blankets. Yeah, I remember that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I would go to work.
Dude, it was crazy. I'd be playing so hard. Like I was living with the roommates at the time. I'd put a post-it on the inside of the door like, "Hey, I got work in the morning. You got to make sure I am up when you leave, dude. I got to
Oh
be
yeah,
awake." It was bad,
I
but it was
remember
so
that.
good.
I'd wake up to post-its. Oh, okay, I gotta do this, and then this, and then this.
And then I don't know how, but I stopped playing.
Yeah, I tried to play recently. It didn't rekindle that flame. It did for a little bit because I was playing like Ronald and Jesse, but after
Yeah,
a
but
while now.
I wasn't the PvP kind of guy. I was just in the world, dude, just questing and making friends and frolicking across the landscape and slaying spiders and watching Julianne make magic carpets, dude. The
I
good
kind
Slanging.
of
old days.
question right now. So, what type of games do you like, Norman?
I
Because you
have
don't,
no idea, dude.
and yeah, like we're trying to figure out what you like to play.
Yeah, so I played Streets of Rage 4. It's a beat 'em up. I finished it. I like it. I play a massive Overwatch. It's an FPS, but I suck at aim and I can't play Call of Duty or any battle royale. I've tons of hours, like over 250 hours in Cyberpunk and like 1,000 hours in Diablo. So those are the games I play. I don't think
They all have level
kind of
progression, so
yeah, I guess. You know what? I do like game. Well, except for Overwatch, there's no level progression there.
Isn't there? Like
No.
a
I mean,
season
there is,
tier?
but it's not like
Well,
you're getting anything out of it
yeah,
other than
it doesn't advantage you at any. You just get like a badge saying, "Hey,
Don't you get
I
like
played."
skins and shit and random
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so
Basic battle pass shit.
I kind of like grindy games because like if I'm not good but I can grind, I can still be above average. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really good at games. No, I have no idea what kind of games I like, dude. So we'll try Magic Legends. We'll see.
No, I
that's
think
fine.
what you're gonna like is Outriders. I was gonna say Outbreakers.
Oh, there is a new game that comes out tomorrow. We'll talk about it later, though. Maybe. Are we gonna talk
Wait,
about
did
it
you
later?
download the demo yet for Outriders?
No, I didn't download it. Oh, I played the Division, and I like that too. And I have Gears, but I haven't played it, so I don't know. I played it on console a long time ago.
maybe we could meet up this weekend and I could give you the Xbox One and you could try Outriders on that and then
Maybe.
we'll
Well, I
see how it
mean, there's a
goes.
demo, so I can download a demo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna buy that game, huh?
Maybe $60. Is that what normal game prices are going
Yeah.
for now?
Play the demo first.
Yeah.
Because you can get to level 7 in demo. Like you can pick your class. There's classes.
You know, I did
Um,
like the Division. I beat the game multiple times and got like end game, and then I didn't dig the PvP because I'm not that good. But Division
Did you
I
get
also played.
Did you get far in the game, David? The demo? Did you pick a class? I don't remember the stream. I think
I've
you.
picked the Neko, the Technomancer,
Okay.
the one
I
that
picked
like
the.
healed whenever you shot. So I was like,
Oh,
this is
you-
easy.
yeah.
Oh,
I picked the
Destiny.
fire guy.
I
No,
also
no,
played
no.
Destiny.
Oh yeah, Destiny's. See, I think you're gonna like Outriders. I think
I probably
game.
will. But
we're gonna spend many hours in that game. I'm actually looking forward to playing that, and then just kind of sitting back and waiting for MTG Legends to develop just a little bit more.
you know what? I
Well,
think I like games where I don't have to play alone. It's so lonely.
What
Maybe
else we
that's
got, David?
Well, in additional releases since last week, we talked about it earlier. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
it's
This
gonna
is a
be
TV
good,
show?
man.
Teased in the first episode. It's
Yeah,
surprisingly, actiony in that first, like when GSP's on there.
it's not bad.
It's not bad. Story is kind of interesting
We'll see what
with
happens.
the Winter Soldier. Like he feels guilty for his past crimes, which is kind of weird because like I thought he got mind wiped, but I guess he managed to unlock his memories.
He's got
Of course.
PTSDs, dude.
But yeah, we talked about it. Just to go back to a previous topic, we talked about adaptations, and I think the adaptation for Civil War, like it doesn't follow the comic book, but then when I was watching in the movie theater, I was like, "Damn, that's pretty good." Where it was like Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's parents.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oh,
But
it's too late. Don't anti-clip it.
but like I was like amazed that they went that route. I was like, that's a pretty good like to break up the team like that was a good storytelling through the Marvel universe. And I mean, this I'm excited to see where the Marvel universe goes after
Oh, did you guys watch it?
Avengers.
Did it get delayed or did it come out like last
Episode
week?
1's out last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
It
on the
comes out
server?
Fridays. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what?
It's on the server.
There's a lot of theories, dude. Everyone early in the WandaVision like life when it was like still coming out, everyone thought it was gonna go House of M, dude. And
Yeah.
I did too. I was like, it's gonna get. And then the last episode, you're like, is it going down? And then I was waiting, and it didn't go House of M. Do you think they'll bring that to MCU? Or you think that's too insane?
I mean, that was their opening with that show to bring mutants to the MCU, but then Wanda is just a creation from the Mind Stone, so it's not really a mutant. So I was looking forward to seeing Magneto on the screen, but that never happened.
I know.
It's been what 3 weeks since that show came out, so sorry if you haven't watched it yet. but that show ended 3 weeks ago.
Just
We're on to a new
spoilers.
Marvel show.
Spoilers for the rest of the time.
What I wish they would make a Spider-Man show like this with Tom. I feel like I would watch that.
Tom.
I think this would be his last movie. The
His
third
contract's up. So if they don't re-up, they don't figure something out, his contract's up.
one. Yeah.
And they can have the original 90s intro music.
What if they get
Spider-Man.
Toby? If they brought Toby to the MCU, would you be watching?
I would probably still watch it, but I'd just be like, what the it's all like dark, dramatic, like
You
life
go
after
already-
Spider-Man.
You go all Ready Player One mode. You're like, I'm about to walk out right now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was so I was really so mad, dude. It's because it's just one scene, okay? The car scene when they in the I don't know if you guys have watched the movie, but they're all competing, like they're playing games, right? So
Spoiler alert.
and it was that scene, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
So mad, dude.
Like out loud, where people turned around, or just
No,
like,
I was like this with Julia, and I was like, "What the fuck? How come this didn't happen in the book?"
and then someone's in the back. Shh.
Yeah, probably. I was, and I was like,
Wait,
"Oh, let's just go. Let's go. Come on."
Do you refer to it as the book, even though you listen to it? You don't say the audio book. You're like, this didn't happen in the audio book. You just say
Someone
the
read
book.
me the book. I can refer to it as the book.
Someone read me the book. It was a bedtime story. You still read the book.
That shit
Okay.
counts.
In, and then someone, Will Wheaton, read to me.
Yeah, he popped up, and boom, we were good.
Julianne was spooning me. I was a little spoon. It felt right, and I just listened till I slept.
Clip it. Okay, next we have that came out this week was Tekken 7 had a DLC character released.
They're going so strong still. I can't believe
Dude,
it.
the strongest, dude. Is this did they play this? Is this an Evo game?
Yes.
So a new character has been entered into the Tekken lore. It's a Polish karate master
Ooh.
called Lydia Sobieska. And I was pretty hyped when I saw this trailer because like
Look
later
at-
on,
Oh,
like she's doing Machito moves, dude.
Yeah, she is.
But
steady, dude.
they brought back a stage and song from it was Tekken 5 that me and my friends used to play like hours of in between
Wait, the
matches.
song or the game?
Tekken 5, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I
like
wonder what the.
the song is so good.
Oh yeah.
What was the name of that game, the fighting
All
game
Day.
where they did the volleyball matches? And I was like, oh, Dead or Alive. I was like, what are they doing?
Oh, she's like Paul.
But Polish, dude.
Oh, dude. All right. We're getting. Julian's been wanting to play Tekken on the stream.
Perfect frames, dude.
Wait, is she like Paul?
Well, he's
No,
the
maybe
karate
like.
guy.
No, I think more like Asuka and Paul mixed together, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Like a faster, weaker Paul. You know what I mean?
You guys haven't seen this yet?
No, I
trailer
haven't
came
been
out.
paying attention.
You know what I did see the DLC trailer for?
Hmm.
Hitman. 7 Deadly
Oh.
Sins.
Yeah,
That one looked kind of weird.
kind of saving to play that game.
Yeah, because I figured you liked it, so I was like, I wonder if you saw this.
Yeah, I like Hitman 1 and 2.
Dude, look
It
at
just
her.
seems like
Oh,
the controlling, the way that she plays is kind of Asuka looking.
It's Asuka looking, but it feels like Paul. You know what I mean? Like short combos, like power moves at the end.
Oh, she got the punch. Oh, this is like ending combo. Like the rhythm.
Dang, if you're a real karate master, why you wear your gi like that, girl? Come on, man. Come on, man.
She know
Yeah.
karate.
This came out this week, and
I can't wait for Tekken 8. It's gonna be
I don't know.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it on stream or if it was just like after when we were just hanging out on Discord. But like we haven't had a new Tekken, a new Street Fighter in a while, so
Mhm.
it'd be nice to play these games or a new game of this.
They're probably waiting for PS5 to come out and Xbox.
So that was Tekken. And now we're gonna move on to news. Those are new releases. So this week we have another report, another rumor on the Switch Pro. It's gonna be using new upgraded NVIDIA chips with DLSS. So DLSS allows you to play a game up to 4K, or it's basically taking a lower sample or lower resolution game and then upsampling it to like 4K. So like it's like 1080 at high quality, high graphics, and then it's upscaled to 4K. So I think that's what they're trying to do here with the Switch Pro. It could be it should have an OLED screen and then cost 499 or $400. And another rumor on the Switch Pro was that the controller was going to change. That previous one also showed a small mock-up of like the D-pad becoming a real D-pad, not just these buttons anymore.
Yeah, I fucking hate those C buttons.
I was gonna say, what's the
Oh, that's
what's
what they
the
remind me of.
preference here? What's the preference? The
D-pad.
D-pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-pad. Like, I mean, I just play on the Pro
We're
controller.
not playing on N64 anymore.
But yeah, I don't know what these other buttons would be for.
Start and select, dude.
Possibly. Maybe.
Nothing else, because you'll have the other buttons on the side, the other side.
I guess this would just I don't know. That would be weird. But yeah,
Maybe there's more features. Who knows?
Bluetooth.
I think that might be the Switch Pro's problem. Where
4K
like
activation mode.
if it starts having more features that like the prior Switch doesn't have, it might go the way of like the new Nintendo 3DS where it had what a C stick, C nub,
Mm-hmm.
and
Revolutionary.
That's what they.
only like 2 games used it, so it was like so unnecessary.
That's
Monster
the
Hunter.
speculation on the name, right? That they might just call it the new Nintendo Switch.
I hope they call it Super Nintendo Switch. But that, I don't think. What would you want to see? The only thing I would want on the Nintendo Switch is a better online platform. Like, that's it. Make that, please.
I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo will ever adapt to what Sony and Xbox have done.
Like, you guys are fucking up. All right, Nintendo, if you can hear me, with our three viewers.
We've got a community here that thinks that you're wrong.
Well, maybe they should buy Discord because that's what Microsoft is planning to do. They're planning on buying Discord for $10 billion.
What are the pros and cons here, guys?
The pros and cons. So, like, why Microsoft should buy it? It's like, Discord is popular with gamers. We're using Discord right now. It's a good, chat interface. And I mean, like, most people use it when they're playing video games and then want to have like their own group chat. So, I mean, if Microsoft were to lean on that and make it like the platform for Xbox gamers to chat with their friends, that could be a pro for Microsoft buying Discord.
Oh, they can also get rid of this Meet Now icon on my taskbar, please. Thank you.
And I haven't got an Xbox Series X yet. I think that's the first one I'm gonna try to get because we have Xbox Game Pass. It just makes sense to buy that.
You think they'll ruin Discord?
I feel like it'd be cool to have that implemented into the Xbox ecosystem. Like it's just built in, like to your Xbox. I mean, because PlayStation is PlayStation like chat, right? What does Xbox have? Does Xbox have anything like that?
I mean,
You have an Xbox, David.
they've just had the basic ass voice chat.
So yeah, this is probably their way of saying, this is what we're gonna do, but guess what? We're gonna have these guys work on it for us because we're Microsoft.
So I mean, I guess it would make crossplay a little bit easier and crosstalk. Like you're playing
Oh yeah.
Outriders on the Xbox, and then your friends are playing on the PC. It makes
Or
it
even
easier.
PlayStation. Oh wait, no, they're probably not gonna have cross-platform that way, huh?
I mean, ever since last generation, they're trying to do that more, but then like they're trying to allow for cross play between the different systems. But Sony's,
Being Sony.
trying to be a bitch and like no one gets
So
to play with
coy.
our users, but and then yeah, like I mean, Sony just has a basic chat. Nintendo, you have to use a phone app
Yeah.
to talk with other people on the Switch. So
It's like, come on,
mean,
man. I already have
yeah.
it in my hand. You want me to control my phone too? Like I don't have a third hand.
Yeah, it's don't we
Nintendo!
third hand. But yeah, I mean, for 10 billion, I don't know how deals in this industry work anymore. I mean, everything's being bought for like billions of dollars now. So I mean,
What would you do? Would you sell?
I don't know.
If you still had your small team of like,
sure.
yeah, all
But
your
what if
date.
you what if you're worth 50 in like 5 years? Like Blockbuster passed on Netflix. They could have bought Netflix for like nothing. They
That was
could have
like
just
5
bought
billion or something like that, right?
Yeah, and they're like, no, pass. And now look at there's one of them, Bend, Oregon. They got a jock strap, Russell Crowe's jock strap in the front door.
Yep. We got to go.
Netflix like struggling to make profit.
Now?
I mean, they're like they're spending money. I think as much as they're making.
That's why they're trying to stop you from family sharing, dude. They're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's family sharing, but also I think it could be all the originals they're trying to come out with because they were ambitious last year.
Yeah.
This year, super
That's why
ambitious.
they're like, I mean, you wouldn't see Netflix just go out of business, like especially now with everyone watching it
Yeah.
due to COVID. But I mean, I think I read that where it was like the money they're making is like they're all investing it into like originals and then maybe making their service better. But then now they're trying to deny family sharing. So I don't know.
They knew it was going to happen.
10
They knew
billion
it.
though. Would you do it? Maybe.
I would if I was tired of doing it.
But what if you love your job, dude, and you love Discord? Would you love money, dude? 10 billion monies.
If I had to split it with you guys, I mean, I would just be like, you guys want to sell? Yes or no? And then we'd have to vote on it.
I mean, one thing to think about is Microsoft bought Mixer, and then that eventually died. So I don't think
Discord is dying though. No, it's different.
How mad would you be if you sold outright? And it's like no one's gonna blame you, $10 billion. But then you see your baby crash and burn. Would you be mad?
Well, they usually keep those guys on. So it just depends. If there's technology coming out that they're not staying in front of, that could potentially cripple their entire their Discord, then possibly that's the reason why I would sell if I knew that we couldn't keep up with, like, let's say that you knew like little Johnny over there coming out of college, they've been developing something, and you try to get in on it, but the passion that they have, you've already lost because you're Discord now. So if you could see that, then it might be a good time to sell. So it just depends. I don't know what type of technology because I have no idea. But that would be the situation that I would say, like, oh, dude, look, they're over there about to revolutionize video game chat somehow.
Get out now.
Yeah, get out now.
Short sale, dude. The big short.
Like, look at what happened to like Vent, right? What killed Ventrilo?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the number one thing. You know what I mean?
Was it? Yeah. That's how you
And because it was so
manage the
basic,
guild.
and then once you could start like sharing videos and stuff, and I don't know what was the first one. Maybe it was Discord. Because I know Discord's like what, a decade old now or something like that. I remember using it a long time ago. I was like one of the first people to download and use it.
Do you guys use Slack?
That's supposed to be.
Mm.
Oh, dude, there was an article about Slack. So Slack's supposed to be for work, but now you
Yeah.
can like DM anyone, and it's like, well, what the heck's the use now? Like, if you could just DM anyone, then
That's their news.
like,
Guess what? We got instant messaging.
yeah. Well, I mean, the whole thing is like, if it's supposed to be work only, but now you can just instant message whoever you want, then it's just like any other messaging app. But no, I don't use Slack. We use Teams at work.
Yeah, we use Teams too at work. So like,
And
you know,
Skype.
there's competition. Microsoft already owns Teams. Maybe they're going to implement that technology that Discord has into their new Teams, like to make Teams more available to a different demographic. Then definitely I would see the huge benefit in Microsoft acquiring them. I totally forgot about Teams.
Weren't you on it today, dude?
Yeah, I was. But now, like, yeah, that makes more sense now. You know, if they wanted to advertise Microsoft Teams like integration with Discord,
You also forget they own Skype.
yeah, that too. See, holy fuck,
You're trying to get that
So, like,
monopolies.
Who's the other
that's the competition right here.
Nintendo, dude. Nintendo's app.
whatever Google has, but then Google like shut
Fuck
everything
that shit.
down.
No, Google sucks, dude.
Sorry, Google. Give me good search results still, please.
So, quick question. We talked about AOL Instant Messenger. What was your first screen name?
Ooh, Norman Olabar. Let's go, Norman Olabar.
I feel like mine had X's in it. It was like Panda Boy 619 with X's or some shit like that.
Cringe, dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
boomer. Oh, cringe.
Ah.
boomer.
So I
Was it
remember
Raver
mine.
Boy 6.
Yeah, something like that. I
Six or
had
something
multiple
like that.
names because we used to go into chat rooms and just fuck around. Me and my friend Duke.
That's Double D now, dude. He'll be in general chat like ASL. ASL.
I think my first screen name was SSJ Wolverine.
Dang, what?
What the heck?
Imagine that, dude.
Super Saiyan?
Wolverine. But yeah, I used that for a bit, and then I used Pinoy for Life 619, and
What-
that's
LY or LI?
Huh? EIN0Y number 4
Ooh.
619.
Ooh.
I mean, I still use
dang.
that as a joke, as like my alternate accounts for like what Overwatch and Magic.
Oh, Mabuhay, dude.
But yeah, you guys have any other cringy
Dude,
ass?
so
screen
mine.
names?
No, I don't have any cringe.
That was it
Well,
right there.
Mine was because
Raver
like-
Boy, for sure. That one's cringy. Just to think about it.
so mine was my name is Norman, but at lunch I was so broke, dude. Like the only thing I would buy is like these 25-cent granola bars, but I buy like 8 of them, dude. I spend $2 and eat these granola bars for lunch. And then we were trying to. It was in Mr. Cardin's class. We didn't have a class together, but you had him, right?
Yeah.
And it was like we had to make like a Yahoo email account and a website and everything. And I was asking someone in class, and they're like, "Why don't you just do Normanola bars since you're always eating those granola bars?" And I was like, "You got it." And to this day, still got that
That's how
email, dude.
You got it.
You got it. That's
Man,
it.
I wish I could I don't want to see it because it's probably super cringy, but I want to go back and see those music videos we created.
Oh, we we
What?
made music videos in this. We had this computer science class. I was 6th period, I think, and you were 5th period, or
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
like, we would see each other coming out of class
yeah.
or on the way to class. Yeah.
But we had a group project, and somehow we were in the same group because we had the same class but different periods, and we were mixing music videos on VHS with an actual mixer, like in the newsroom, bro.
Yeah.
And we we did news.
Oh, remember that? Oh, dude, I could not get past my segment, dude. It was so funny. Even the teacher was like, okay, you don't look at me when you're talking. And I'm like,
Dude, you can't put this guy in front of a news camera, dude. He was the bloopers for days, dude. He could not keep a straight face, dude.
yeah, I had a ton of bloopers.
It was a cool class though. I think
Yeah.
we had a friend, he built a computer in class, and this was like 8th grade, right? 7th
Yeah,
grade.
it was a fun class. It was it
Yeah.
7th grade? Maybe 8th.
Maybe
One of those
8th grade.
classes, yeah. Maybe 8th grade.
Maybe 9th grade, huh?
Possibly, yeah. I think because that was
'Cause-
like we had more electives in 9th grade, right?
Yeah, because the school,
Yeah.
it was like a junior high school, so it was weird. It was 7, 8, 9 instead of like 6, 7, 8 or just 7, 8 or whatever. It went to 9, so
This is Bell.
Yeah.
so
Cool class though.
Yeah, building computers. We did photo editing too. We had to like
Mhm.
learn how to morph 2 photos together.
Yeah, you'd have 2 pictures of somebody and you put them together.
Oh yeah, dude. Me and this one dude, AJ,
dude.
shout out AJ, dude. We had like people were like, "Damn, you guys make some fine babies," and I was like, "That's gross, dude."
One day it'll be a possibility.
Because they
All
were
these
merging our
transgenders.
photos. They're like, "Dang, this baby's fine." I'm like, "Get out of here, dude. That's 2 dudes."
All right. So, last piece of news is Strixhaven is the next set in Magic, and they put out a video today, and it just went over like some of the mechanics and stuff. It's kind of funny. There's like this new mechanic just called Learn. So it looks weird on a card where it's just like draw a card, learn, and then
What?
it says what Learn does, where like you can get a card from your like sideboard, and then
Oh,
like some of the lessons
lesson
here,
card.
like I think they might be colorless like this. I can't really tell like
What the heck?
what these lessons are.
So
What was the most recent new mechanic?
Most recent new.
Wait. So do you have like a side deck of like lessons, or is it your sideboard?
It's part of your sideboard.
Okay.
So it's part of the 15 that yeah, your sideboard. Because
Okay.
don't know how to play Magic. It's a 60 card deck, and then you can have a sideboard, which is 15 cards, and then you play best 2 out of 3, and then after the first game you can put in or take out cards.
So this
from
is
your-
like your bench, right? Your
Yeah.
bench
Mhm.
warmers.
So yeah, the learn mechanic, like you take cards from outside, so it would be your sideboard, and then which seems pretty strong because it's like you get to pick the card that you need right now. So the other mechanic here is Magecraft, where whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get to do something. Like for this card, you get to draw a card.
Ooh, perfect for control. Is that 3? 3/2 with the Magecraft? No,
2/2.
4. Ooh,
4 for 2/2. with
that's a
Magecraft.
control card, I guess.
Like here, this other wizard is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, that creature gets +1/+0. And the flavor for this set is basically Hogwarts because it's a whole academy, and then there's like 5 different houses.
Do, do, do.
Oh, this was a rumor back in
Professor Onyx.
And she's
Dang.
called Professor Onyx. So she has Magecraft as well.
They're probably gonna do a secret vault then, or what's it called? You know what I'm talking about? Secret
yeah,
layer. That
Well,
I'm
we-
buying 2 of those.
But each color has like a dean, so they're
nice.
legendary creatures and
That's kinda-
stuff.
This
Oh,
is
I might
either
be coming
kinda
back.
cool-
I might be coming back to Magic.
This is
We
either
have a
kind of cool or kind of desperate.
Walker, Scholar of Sparks, Scholar of Frost.
Wait, can we stop there on the planeswalkers? The red and blue.
Sure.
How come it on the red one it has blue on the bottom, and then on the blue one it has red on the bottom? Where
Oh,
it's
the
down
flip
here?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's just telling you what the other side is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I mean, you once you play the card, you choose what side it is, but then
Mm,
like say you were looking at your like you have the card in your hand and it has a sleeve. You can't just like, oh, what was the card behind it? That kind of thing. That's why
Oh.
it's like it's kind of showing you at the bottom there. Like,
I wonder what the other side looks like. Do they show that?
no, yeah, it's here. Like
Oh,
one
it's
side is
her. Okay, sorry.
one side as well. So that's pretty cool. We got a double face planeswalker. I think this is
Planeswalkers.
the first time that's happened. Since the last 3 sets we've had double faced cards. So it's cool
Super
to see.
Friends like coming back. I was kidding.
And yeah, Kasmina is one of the planeswalkers in a set. So I think those are the 3 planeswalkers in the set. These
They
2
don't have.
and then Liliana.
When is the set dropping?
April 15th, I believe.
Okay. So just FYI, all the other guys that we play Magic with, Chris, Derek, Jesse, Angel, they're all buying cards right now because they want to start playing Magic again. So I think this is the perfect time to come back to Magic.
Wait,
Paper Magic.
When did Vikings come out? Didn't that just
Oh.
come out?
Came out January.
Oh dang, it's been that long.
Yeah,
huh?
like so. I mean, it's been like every 3 months there's a new set. I think.
So quarterly.
Yeah.
Because the secret layer cards would probably be some of these cards that are coming out.
Oh, let me see a Nagini card, please.
I want a
I'm not
black
too
card that's
sure.
Abracadabra, but it's spelled Abracadabra instead of how they pronounce it in the book. I don't know how they pronounce. Oh, they have extended art cards too.
Yeah, like I think these come in a box.
Oh, these are the.
Box, extended arts.
Damn. So
See,
what are we
I-
doing, David? We split in a case or what?
Like I said, I think I'm going to limit it. But if you guys are playing constructed, like making standard decks, enjoy.
Wouldn't it be cool though if in Magic Legends, like you got legendary drops, and that would give you like the cool art cards in Arena? That'd be kind of cool. I feel like.
Yeah, hopefully they have some type of cross. They're two different developers, but
Yeah,
same.
just like cosmetic stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And as Anthony alluded to earlier, there's the Mystical Archive, which is cards from Magic's past done in a new art.
Oh,
These come in every pack.
are they standard or whatever they're calling it nowadays?
Not standard legal.
Okay.
And I think these also come in Magic Arena, but then some of these cards are not going to be historic legal. Like they'll be banned. Like Swords to Plowshares, that's an old ass card.
They're not bringing back Wrath of God, huh? Day of Judgment's right there.
Yeah, Judgment, yeah. Like, because Wrath of God is just
Is it too powerful at this day and age?
No,
You can't regenerate?
and like I think they stayed away from using regenerate because it was too confusing
Okay.
to like explain it to like new players. So like instead of using regenerate, they're using an indestructible now.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's like counterspell.
I like that
Lucency,
counterspell.
Opt, Time
Oh,
Warp,
Time Warp?
Seed, Dark Ritual. Like
That looks
that's not gonna
cooler.
be
No, not at all.
Demonic Tutor. That's not gonna be legal. Position of Kozilek. Lightning Bolt would be so great right now, but that's too powerful.
Yeah, I like that lightning bolt though.
Yeah, that
Especially if
looks
they come
cool.
foil.
Channel, that's gonna be banned. Yeah, but yeah, these are cool alternate arts for like old cards.
I wonder if this was
And
inspired.
Oh, what is that? That looks cool.
I forget what like these are supposed to be, but
Japanese cards.
like oh no, like what the real card is.
Will they be Japanese specific? Are those gonna come out in English?
Demonic Tutor right here.
That looks cool.
It's
No, these are
probably
like old Japanese paintings. Some of the scrolls.
So yeah, you could either get the Mystic Archive cards or these Japanese alternate arts, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's what they showed today for Strixhaven. Throughout until April 15th, they're gonna start spoiling cards through like Twitter. So a really weird thing before this video came out was Professor Onyx was spoiled by Danny Trejo.
What?
Machete himself.
He plays Magic?
He plays Magic. Like I remember when Arena was like first starting, there was like an event and it was like Danny Trejo versus Day 9 or something. And I was like, what the
Is he
fuck?
good?
Huh?
Is he
I
good?
don't know if he's good at it, but like it's a weird ass like crossover or like celebrity plug. But yeah, I saw that Twitter that tweet and I was
What?
like,
He
Danny
plays Magic?
Trejo is showing off the new Liliana card? What the fuck? So next up, we have some movie news. Black Widow is hitting Disney Plus and theaters on the same day. This movie was supposed to come out last year on like I
I
think May
know.
1st, 2020. And they got pushed to November and pushed to May of this year, and now it's coming out July 9th on Disney Plus and in movie theaters. So
Are we
if you
excited? I think I'm
I'm not.
excited.
I mean, I don't know if this is the start of the new phase after Avengers. So, but I mean, spoiler alert again,
Nah,
she's dead.
nah.
So, I don't know why they're doing a movie about Black Widow. I mean, like, cool. There's a new female led movie. I mean, Black Widow's a cool character too, but it is a weird movie.
All right, so theaters or Disney Plus. To watch it on Disney Plus, you need $30 or you need to wait a while longer. Or you can pay 15. How much do you think movie tickets are going to cost? You think they're going to go back to normal price?
Wait a minute. To rent the movie from Disney Plus is $30.
Yeah, because you need like
You don't own a digital copy of it?
No,
no.
Damn,
I
that's
mean it's
fucking
like
a ripoff.
and that new Raja, is that what it's called? Araya,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Last
yeah,
Dragon.
yeah. Same
Well,
thing with Mulan when it
I know
Mulan when it
we'll
first-
be able to watch it. So if I had to choose,
Yeah.
I would choose the server.
Do you think that the movie theater is going to go back to normal pricing, or you think they'll go discounted pricing just to get people back?
Isn't
Do you
it
think they're gonna-
discounted pricing right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
like
know,
the movie
dude.
theaters here in
Yeah,
California are open.
we just opened, but you think like by summer, once everything like pans out a little, the dust has settled a little bit more. You think they're gonna go back to regular pricing? You think they're gonna stay permanent senior
Though
citizen
I'm
pricing?
sure the old movies that are coming out, like everything catching up to the movie theater, will probably be maybe discounted, but
I don't think it'll
maybe.
be. I think they have to like increase prices just to like pay
To stay
their
afloat, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the movie theater. Maybe who knows? It has to be a good movie. If I could watch it at home, I'm probably gonna just watch it at home.
Dude, what was the first movie you remember watching in a theater, dude?
ever watching the theater.
Yeah, I think mine was Flubber, dude.
I think mine was Aladdin.
Or Jumanji. Which one came out first, Flubber or Jumanji?
Jumanji, probably.
Probably
Yeah.
Jumanji. Because
I want to say like Jurassic. I'm pretty sure I watched a bunch of movies when I was a kid, but the ones I remember the most are like Aladdin and Jurassic Park.
You guys ever go to the drive-in theater? Freaking love the drive-in theater, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to sneak food in. It's just in a car. That and then the one by us, you could watch like 3 movies, right?
Yeah,
Two,
the old
I
one.
think it was like 2 or 3 for like $7 a car. Like, yes, please.
The one near the Best Buy.
Yeah, across the freeway, dude. People used to park behind the Best Buy, watch from across the freeway because the radio would pick up the signal,
Oh, really?
and
Huh.
then get
Yeah,
rolled up
you
by
you
police.
could put behind Best Buy. Yeah, that was funny. What else we got, David?
Other movie news. Ghost of Tsushima. This is a PlayStation 4 game that came out last year. Is getting a movie adaptation, and it's being directed by the John Wick director.
Sucker
So-
Punch.
Seems like it's gonna be
Productions.
good.
That would maybe make this a good action movie, and with samurais and swords, so it might be pretty good.
Was this game what's it called? Souls game, Souls type game, or was
It
it
was
more
more-
Onimusha?
Assassin's Creed, whereas like it was open world, and then you just had to block correctly, and then attack, attack, attack.
Oh, maybe I like this game too.
I think it's PS exclusive, right?
Yeah,
Dang it. Dang it.
and I mean it was pretty good. It was like maybe one of my favorite games from last year.
Dude, if
Uh,
they make the action in this look like the Scorpion action from the Mortal Kombat trailer, I think I'm down for it, dude. I'm here for it. Take me.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this might go into developmental hell where it'll never come out. I know there's like supposed to be an Uncharted movie with I think Spider-Man, the Spider Boy.
Oh,
Which one, Toby?
No, the
Holland?
new one, Holland.
yeah, there was a rumor about that.
Tommy
And
Leaks, dude.
I know there's supposed to be a Metal Gear Solid movie someday, and I forget who's the director on that, but
They're probably gonna make Ratchet and Clank movie first before all those.
Did you guys see that
there's a
that
Ratchet and Clank movie out.
did you see that article about the DC Pierce Brosnan supposed to be some DC character and The Rock's supposed to be in it?
Is it Black Adam?
Yeah.
Hmm. I didn't see that on Pierce
Like-
Brosnan news.
Yeah, I scrolled past it.
Dr. Fate. That's what Armand says. Thank you, sir.
Nope.
But yeah, that is the news. So up next we have coming soon, and keeping with movies, we have Godzilla vs Kong coming
Yes.
next
please.
Wednesday on HBO Max. Is it going to be good? We'll find out. I'm sure we'll talk about it next week.
We should do a, like
Watch along.
a fight companion. Yeah,
For Godzilla vs Kong.
yeah. Okay, let's
We'll
do it.
try and plan that out.
All right, we're starting. We're at 1.1.1 seconds.
And also coming out this weekend is My Hero Academia Season 5.
We need to catch up on this. Is it good?
Deku, it's up to
Typical
season 4?
anime fashion stuff.
Dang, trailer 3?
Yes. All right, Armand. We'll catch up.
Yeah, I just recently caught up with the show, and
Oh, I'm caught up.
I'm pretty excited for this to come back.
What about Fairy Tail? Oh no, not Fairy Tail. What was the one we were
No,
watching?
not Fairy Tail. Hunter? Haiku?
No. With the Demon King, Leonidas.
Dragon Ball?
Never mind.
Leonidas?
Yeah.
From 300?
No, King. I forgot. I don't know. I'm playing the game. Remember?
I'm playing the game.
He says 7 Deadly Sins.
There you go.
Oh,
Seven
yeah,
Deadly
yeah,
Sins.
yeah.
I haven't yet to watch that. But
Or Demon Slayer.
Ooh, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's not bad.
But we need to catch up on this, so maybe we'll do that.
so this comes out Saturday. It's also coming to Crunchyroll and Funimation, and I think it's supposed to be dubbed.
Crunchyroll still a thing?
That's what I was about to say, dude. Who
You know who owns both?
Crunchyroll? Yeah, who owns it?
Sony.
Oh.
And
They would.
they're being blocked from merging both of them together
Oh,
Why?
You know,
because it's like
yeah.
they're the only anime.
Oh, what is it? You said Funimation and
Crunchyroll.
weren't they
Does Netflix
together on an
count?
app before though? Like Funimation and Crunchyroll were
We're on like V something. With a
V, yeah, V something.
So, yeah, I mean, if you have access to the server, that will be on there.
Oh yeah.
Another game that's coming out is Monster Hunter Rise on the Nintendo Switch. I think that's coming out tomorrow. I've never got into Monster Hunter.
I can't. I tried with Jason. It was
They
just
got cat chefs, dude.
it's just too much. The grinding.
Oh, maybe I'll like this game. I like grinding.
You
Maybe.
might.
Which
Can you play with a friend?
Yes. You can play with multiple.
Switches are back in stock. I had my hands on one, but I said nah, never mind.
Yeah, especially if the new one could be potentially coming out holiday.
Yeah, because that means I can buy someone's old one.
But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in this, it comes out tomorrow.
Yay!
You're gonna try it out?
Hell
I'm not
no.
gonna- no. And last but not least, Kingdom Hearts series is coming out on Epic Game Store.
Ooh.
So finally on,
Ooh.
and I am bummed out that it's on Epic because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $50 for these games. Again,
You know, I never played Kingdom Hearts. Shocker.
I played
know.
the first two.
shocker. But yeah, these are coming to Epic on PC. So if you have yet to try them, you can try them.
Armand, got
You
your
know
new
what,
PC.
though? If I played this on PC, I'd probably play it on a controller, dude.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to play this.
Yeah, I wonder how this would be with keyboard and mouse. I mean, it might be okay.
Just sad W space and clicks, dude.
Sad W.
Was sorry. Douse.
That was it for news. Other stuff that's coming up. We could talk about our streams, except for Norman.
Oh, you know what? Let me go first then because I had something. Oh, there's a Sherlock Holmes game. Did you guys see that trailer? That looked kind of cool.
No.
It's a Sherlock Holmes game. There's like action in it, but there's some deduction and logic. And I think it looks cool. I'll send you guys.
I'll go ahead and look it up right now. Here, sure.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes.
I mean, there's been
game.
Sherlock Holmes games for.
This is like a new one, I think. Or maybe I'm just behind on the times. 2 days
2
ago.
days ago.
I mean,
Would I play this game? Yes, probably. Would I pay $60 for this game? I don't know. Let's let someone try it out first. Let me watch a VOD on it.
It looks cool.
who's making this game?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
basically it's Assassin's Creed, but you're Sherlock Holmes.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there's like a mystery solving logic portion to it.
Yeah, you just hold down the
It's
button
kind of
and
weird. Yeah, you
you
hold
see
down a button
footsteps.
and you highlight
There's
some
been, like,
stuff.
Just like
Three or
Assassin's Creed.
games
But I
in,
wonder.
for like previous generations consoles, where it was like basically a point and click adventure, kind of. But
Oh,
this
I don't
looks
know if I can. Yeah, I don't know if I can do point and click.
no, it's
though.
the same thing. It's just
Oh
really
no.
nice looking now.
Oh. Well, this one I think you could shoot stuff and beat people up. We'll see. I don't know. And
What do you guys think about Jamie Foxx being potentially being
Tyson?
Mike Tyson? I think it looks
I can
good.
see it, dude. I can see it. Jamie Foxx is low key buff though, man.
Oh, but
tomorrow.
do you think it's gonna be on PC or is it on? Are they
Yeah,
the
no,
game?
it's on everything. It's
Oh,
gonna be on
okay.
everything.
Yeah.
It is not free though on
It
EA
is not
Play.
free on EA Play. Sorry. I thought it would be. I got excited, but no. It probably
This looks
won't be.
fun.
But yeah, so it's like a two-player co-op, but then there's like it's like platformery, but then there's like some situations where it's like a shooter supposedly, then some situations where it's like Street Fighter and it's like a fighting game.
Got the character design looks like remember that
Little Big
PS3 game?
Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Not the game itself, but just
Yeah.
the texture of the
But
characters.
Double D was saying these are the people that made the prison PP game.
No Way Out.
No Way Out.
Which me and Norman might try to do this weekend.
Yeah, we'll try that. Is that a two-player co-op game too?
Yeah, it's basically like this because
But
yeah,
grown
it's like
men
side
in
by
prison.
side, and then one person's controlling the other.
Yeah, that's another thing. Look at the split screen. It's vertical. That's kind of cool. So if you're playing on a TV, you can have split screen vertical. I don't know how the sound would work though, but I mean, if your characters are right next to
Or
each other,
use
it
them
doesn't
to
really
weigh
matter.
down objects and open new paths. I'm getting spooked about it.
Looks like puzzles extravaganza.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I'm very excited to see Juju and Bullboy figure out a puzzle and disagree on something and havoc ensue. But then you guys will fall in love at the end of it. And maybe you won't get divorced.
Try not
I think
to.
That's the premise of the game, dude. I think so. The parents are about to get divorced. This girl has these voodoo dolls of her parents. She cries. They become the dolls, and then they go on this adventure.
The graphics look really good, really bright, and
It looks like a Pixar movie, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then maybe they fall in love and they don't get divorced, or maybe they get divorced and
yeah, I think I'm gonna buy an Xbox first because I want to play games on my couch, but I for some reason just don't like playing my PC on my TV. I don't know why.
frames don't match.
Monitor.
Huh?
And you have to move the monitor, and then when you full size it, it somehow
Yeah.
gives you half the screen.
You know, it's only that game for cross.
That was a great time to try and figure out. How to fix
Yeah, that game is the only game that does that because I guess it's just so old, you know.
So is No Way Out or Last Way Out or
What is that?
No Way Out.
Let's get
YouTube
out.
it real quick and we'll get going.
so
One last
this
thing.
this thing here, one person owns the game, your friend can play for free. Is the other one like that?
I think so.
What's your plan?
Because we haven't played a lot of two-player
Only
games.
in
We did play
split-screen
that Keep
co-op,
Talking,
which
right?
means you have to play the
Yeah.
game with a friend.
Norman, we got to beat with Armand.
The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent
What's it
and
called?
Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold
Dude,
their
I'm
stories.
on brain fart.
You don't know anything about me.
The scary game, Devour.
Oh yeah,
Phasmophobia.
Devour.
Harvey kills
Devour.
very close to
Devour.
me.
We need like a. I think we need 4,
With
man.
or without you, I'm
It picks
going
up too
after
fast.
Let me show you some of the
Yeah,
scenarios.
towards the end.
Yeah,
On the right
it's like,
side,
oh.
you see Leo was already
Like,
in
can
prison.
people do it by
On the
themselves?
left, you see Vincent.
Pee time.
Oh wait, so
Um,
is this vertical split screen too?
Yeah.
Or as well?
Yep. It's vertical, and then one character controls the other.
What are you looking up for Phasmophobia?
I saw. Here we go. It's this one. There's an upcoming horror game like Phasmophobia. It's in Tombs.
Oh,
Ooh, I like this
straight
one.
Indiana
Or-
Jones
Yeah.
style, dude.
For one of our friends on Twitch, she'd probably get into this. Forewarned. So I think I saw this morning.
Oh, we need to go to that neck of the woods and go hiking out there, dude. Some moonshine country.
So, David, you wouldn't want to play this?
No.
Is this like the Mummy Tom Cruise? This is like.
Oh,
Tom
it's a
Cruise,
VR.
The
Oh,
Mummy?
it's in VR.
Is it?
Oh, is it only VR?
Well, I guess you could maybe. So I know that it's Armand's getting a VR.
Wait, are we all getting VR? Because I'm strongly considering it.
Yes,
Like I had my
please,
hands on one the other day.
just do it, and then we can all
This must be it.
VR.
The relic. Heading back.
We can do a podcast from VR chat one day.
You need to get out of there.
Now, whatever it is, it's getting closer.
This is like the Mummy, dude. Oh, Slender Man, dude.
What do you see?
Something's chasing me.
Oh, how big is
See,
the
it's
map?
not
And
it's not
imagine-
it's not Ghost, David. It's Brendan Fraser.
I dropped the flashlight. You knew.
Barlow from Wandu.
It's actually the Mummy. You love that movie, don't you? It's just a VR mode.
I'm here on the other side of the
I
door. I'll
love
get you
Brendan
out.
Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
Get me
Wait,
out of here.
I
And then the
like
guy
her too.
from the Gigolo movie.
Whoa,
Oh, see, that's not scary.
That
Look
looked
like-
away at the
Scary
right time.
sound,
So.
dude. Wish
Look like a
listed
marsh.
now on
Look like a
Steam.
marshmallow man.
But yeah, I saw this. Thought I'd share it.
Well,
before we
thank you.
leave. Because you guys like scary games, scary group games.
I think I just like group games. Be my friend.
I know it's funny when we're all yelling and scared.
Dude, I will tell you, the first time we played Devour at 1 o'clock at night, my wife was like, "You scream like a little bee, and you can't be playing like that at 1 o'clock in the morning. What are the neighbors gonna think?" And I was like, "Oh." She was
Yeah,
like, "You
because
can't play."
we're all yelling.
She was like, "You can't play with headphones anymore. Not that game. Not like that." And I was like,
I asked our roommate, our
"Yes,
Daniel.
lady."
I was like, "Hey, were we loud?" He was like, "Yeah, you guys were pretty loud, but it's all good. You were having fun."
There was two of you there. There's just me, dude. And she's like in the other room. I got the door closed. She's like, "You a little bee. You can't be playing like that."
Well, all you hear is Julianne laughing in the background in the stream.
All right, so this is the. What's the premise of this game, real quick?
Which one?
Are we prison breaking out? Or like we
No,
raiders?
it's like well, I think yeah, you prison break out and then to try to rob people.
Dang it! Before you buy 3 years ago. This is that old. Still good, huh?
I mean,
All right.
All Alive just recently played it, so
A lot of resurgence of old games.
I think it's time, guys, because I got to pack for Zion.
and we're almost at a 2 hour mark. So we had a lot of things to cover. I want
on
to
a
thank
slow
everyone
week.
for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around for 2 hours.
I know it's Armand, Haha's Juju, Absurd. I don't know who did I miss anyone else in the chat.
I don't know who else is in the chat, but thank you everyone. We are going to try and do No Way Out. Me and Norman. Anthony will be busy this weekend, but he says he'll try to do Magic Legends again for the beta stream.
Yeah.
And I have my daily streams on the weekdays, and I should be starting Yakuza 4 soon.
Ooh.
But that is going to do it for today. And I just want to quickly apologize to everyone. Chat was not working correctly here. There was like big open space between us and stuff. So I apologize for that. I should have it fixed for next week. We might have a new layout. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.